Have you ever wondered how the world might look like if we're not surrounded by technology in our daily lives? No smartphones, no social media, no annoying notifications that keep popping every second? Will we become more self-reliant, closer to one another, or perhaps slightly more aware of the need to preserve our Earth? Well, that's a question I've always asked myself. A few months ago, Sacha and I traveled to Costa Rica. We had the chance to embrace a whole other culture while yet having the most wonderful human experience possible. We were entirely cut off from modern society, and we spent 48 hours with an indigenous tribe in Costa Rica, the Bribri. Make yourself comfortable, grab a tea, because here's a story. There are about 8 main indigenous tribes in Costa Rica, with the Bribri population being the largest in the country, living in the mountains and islands of southern Costa Rica and northern Panama. What I found so unique about this indigenous culture is that throughout so many generations and despite the huge influence of modern society, they still manage to preserve their own culture, striving for their independence and self-sufficiency. The name Bribri means brave, courageous, and valiant in English. They speak primarily 2 languages, Spanish and the Bribri language that they continue to preserve through generations.
Is everyone allowed to sell bananas?
Yeah, you don't need any permission for it. And basically, it's now the only thing that they still know how to do. It's a good business. A lot of the product that they have, they use it to feed their own family.
Yeah.
And what they have left, they use it to sell, to get money, to buy shopping, or to pay the electricity bill, or to send the kids to school. In Talamanca, the average salary here is 80,000 colones, like 100 euros, a bit
Per month?
Per month for an entire family. So they're poor, they're extremely poor here in Talamanca. So yeah, any way to make money, from boating to taxis to banana to everything. I mean, everybody's doing everything because the money just isn't enough.
Bribri's villages are quite isolated from modern conveniences and technology. So you may ask, how do they survive in this wilderness? Well, villages do have access to the water most of the time, but they have little electricity. We were still able to charge our cameras with some power plugs in the tourist village, but no internet at all, guys. And trust me, it feels good to disconnect for a bit. The Bribri indigenous people live a sustainable life, are dependent on themselves, and have developed a bartering system where they're selling their unique art, craft, and chocolate culture to tourists. Many of the single-family homes are traditional and rustic in nature.
This is his grandmother, Doña Natalia, and she's also in charge of basically the preservation of the culture. So she does a lot to help preserve the culture, amongst other things, teach children their language and their history.
Alright, so now we are drinking pure cacao. I love hot chocolate, guys. Oh, this is so good, guys.
What's the best thing about living here in this community?
La naturaleza.
Yeah, the nature.
Nature?
Yeah.
Animales.
Yeah, nature, animals, cooking on the wood stove. So first of all, you need to really believe in your own culture. Of course, starts very young with education, and the very most important thing that she mentioned is you need to be proud of your culture, where you come from, and that's just a big problem here. That a lot of people, the youth, they're not proud to be indigenous. Because people make fun of them, right? So you have at school young teenagers, groups of people. And you'll have the cool guys, which all speak Spanish and dress modern and have the modern haircuts, and then maybe the people who are less rich or more with their own cultures. And then so the bullying group will make fun the other group just because they speak Bribri. Ah, you're speaking Bribri, you're a stupid Indian, why don't you speak the modern Spanish?
Alors, t'en as pensé quoi la première journée?
Ah, c'était ouf, non? Ça dépayse, c'est trop bien de découvrir un petit peu ce qui se passe.
J'étais fascinée par toutes les histoires qui nous ont
c'est
partagées.
trop bien le village et tout ça. Enfin, on revient demain matin, mais c'est trop bien.
Ce soir, on dort avec les Bribri?
Ouais.
C'est trop cool.
Ouais, carrément.
Let's go?
Let's go!
Let's
go!
In these villages, you can also find schools, community buildings, gathering and meeting houses, a spiritual practice centers, and a supermarket that is crazy expensive because all the food was imported.
They sell pretty much everything from bicycle tires to spare parts for motorcycles and what have you, anything that they can't make and grow themselves, basically.
This is $5, guys. This is so expensive. Tu vas acheter des Pringles, là?
Ah ouais, 2 fois plus cher, facile.
Deux fois plus cher que la France, hein.
Ouais. C'est cool ce qu'on fait là.
C'est ouf,
bien,
hein.
ça nous sort un peu des circuits touristiques et tout. On va voir la réalité du terrain, c'est vraiment chouette.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a very unique experience. Are you ready, guys?
Good morning, guys. First morning with the Indigenous Tribe. I slept like a baby, even though I woke up at 6 a.m. thanks to those lovely chickens and birds. Right now we're gonna grab breakfast with the Bribri, and if I remember well, this afternoon we will see a plantation of cacao and we will keep following the lifestyle of the Bribri, and honestly, so far so good, guys. As I enjoy this warm village life, one thought kept running through my mind. How could they possibly afford all this? Well, they mostly rely on agriculture. They produce their own organic food in their fertile gardens, and chicken on the property provide eggs. Traditional cuisine including chicken, rice, beans, and other seasonal vegetables are served at meals, along with chocolate, of course. The main source of income comes from growing and harvesting bananas and cacao, but ecotourism has also contributed as a significant source of income. They're giving visitors a look into their culture and educating them about the traditional way of living. Cacao is deeply important and respected for the traditional and medicinal uses, and that is why we got to see the entire process of the production of chocolate. It was actually super fascinating to observe how the cacao pod is split open, the beans are roasted and chilled before being processed into chocolate. I'm a huge fan of chocolate, guys, so let me tell you how picky I'm gonna be from now on while choosing chocolate in France.
Oh, this is so good!
Yeah, this is the chocolate that we know,
gosh.
right? Yeah.
Yeah?
It is good, yeah.
Oh, good! Oh gosh, putain, c'est trop bon!
Putain.
You're ready?
Yes, I am.
Oh, c'est beau.
This is really the healthy stuff.
Yeah.
This is the healthy stuff. This and this is the healthy stuff.
And
this
I
is the
am
poisonous
taking
stuff.
this.
The sugarcane press, he built it on his own initiative. It is something absolutely fantastic. It is a way to take sugarcane, press it, extract the juice, and that is what they used for sugar back in the day.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this second travel vlog in Costa Rica. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We're gonna end this video with a short interview with the leader of the Bribri, and I will see you very soon for a new travel vlog in the land of fire and ice.
Yero Danilo, Yero Bribriwak. Yo soy Danilo Lyon, soy indígena Bribri y con orgullo. Aquí de Tsowowu es un proyecto muy social en el sentido de que es el único proyecto que alimenta las bases de las personas en lo que es la parte emocional. Y no solamente busca recursos para engrandecer el centro, sino también para apoyar a las comunidades en diferentes situaciones difíciles que pasan las personas jóvenes, hombres y mujeres. No, y a mí me encanta, digamos, la parte de motivar a la gente en la parte cultural, como lo que es la jala de piedra, la jala de árboles, la jala de chonta, porque es la forma como rescatamos siempre los valores culturales para que nuestra identidad cultural no se muera, porque realmente la identidad nuestra cada día va en decadencia. En vez de surgir y sentirnos fuertes en este entorno, vamos más aflojando y vamos quedando como débiles en nuestra cultura. Entonces lo que hacemos es promover, yo promuevo mucho la parte cultural para que nuestros indígenas no perdamos la identidad de nuestros valores culturales. El proyecto de Itzobu nace en Bambú en el año 2005 con la idea de fortalecer la ayuda de muchas familias, inclusive, ¿por qué esconderlo? Yo también necesito fortalecer mi economía para poder ayudar a otros que necesitan, más que todo a los niños que van a la escuela, las personas que no pueden ir a los centros hospitales, gente que tiene que viajar a larga distancia para llegar aquí, a atenciones clínicas, atenciones documentales. Nosotros le damos aquí servicios de hospedaje, servicios de alimentación y no les cobramos, con tal de que mucha gente, turistas, vengan a apoyarnos aquí. Entonces, este centro es más que todo una obra de conciencia humana y social, y en eso nos enfocamos realmente. La pequeña microempresa se enfoca más que todo en la parte de esto que le acabo de decir, que en la parte social. Bueno, de ahí, darle las gracias a ustedes, a la gente que entra aquí y sobre todo a la empresa Tucaya, que también apoyan para que los niños vayan al parque de diversiones. Muchas gracias. Guay, guay, miae, miae. Pura vida.